What's going on, everybody? This is Dirt Griggity with a brand new Who Gives a Shit. Don Mattrick, good old Donnie D, is in the news. Not from anything recent, but Seamus Blackley, which is the guy that created the original Xbox, put out a tweet today talking about how before the original Xbox launch, they went to EA, and at the time Don Mattrick worked at EA. Went to EA trying to pitch the original Xbox, and Don Mattrick didn't believe in. He said that thing is not going to work, and he pretty much blocked them from coming in to EA. Yeah, the Don Mattrick, the same Don Mattrick that Microsoft hired years later, in 2007. Now, there's a lot of people that like Don Mattrick and hate Phil Spencer for whatever reason. They feel Phil Spencer's too weak. He's not aggressive enough. But at the same time, Don Mattrick was aggressive and he didn't take no shit. That's what they loved about that. And people say, Don Mattrick was responsible for all those great exclusives on the 360. No. Don Mattrick got hired in 2007. So all of those great 360 exclusives, Gears of War, Halo 3, BioShocks, Mass Effect, that was done before he got there. Now, if you want to talk about Kinect, that was all Don Mattrick. And we all know the Kinect was the worst thing that happened to Microsoft. Especially the first Kinect being successful was the worst thing that happened to Microsoft. Bungie left on Don Mattrick's watch. Yes. The last few E3s for the Xbox 360 was absolutely terrible. From 2009 to 2012, I challenge you guys to go on YouTube and watch those E3s and watch how terrible those E3s were. You know, so people need to realize that Don Mattrick didn't believe in the Xbox brand. I love that this article is coming out right now that he did not believe in the Xbox brand. And they hired him. So it's like, what? You know, so I just don't understand, man, why people hate Phil Spencer so much. To me, Phil Spencer, even now this article, I'm going to leave this article in the description. It states how Phil Spencer pretty much had to turn this around. Because he was left with a mess. We know he was left with a mess. I know the games have been bad the last few years, but he was left with absolute mess. And he had to convince the CEO of Microsoft that Xbox is good for the Microsoft brand. Gaming is what Microsoft needs. He had to prove that. And I never, ever remember Microsoft backing Xbox like they are now. Within the last year and a half, they've been backing the hell out of Microsoft, purchasing studios. They're backing them. For the first time, Microsoft is showing that Xbox is relevant and they believe in Xbox. I don't know. Some people hate Phil Spencer. I think he's okay. But Don Mattrick, yeah. I actually heard from a reliable source that Don Mattrick used to show up once a week in his private jet. While he was the head of Xbox. Nobody liked him. He seemed like he was a smug asshole. The person that told me this, he knows a lot of people at Microsoft. So, yeah, that's all I want to talk about. Like I said, I will leave the link in the description about good old Don Mattrick. Good old Donnie D. Donnie D here to save us all. Now, Mattrick was the one that said, if you don't have internet access, we have a console for your ass. The Xbox 360. That quote right there damn near killed the Xbox 360. People will say, oh, the audacity of this son of a bitch. How dare he say that? Let's go back to 2013, y'all. Yes, people was pissed about that comment. How dare this son of a bitch? Don Mattrick. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble upon my video and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe? All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love.